All right, so welcome to a brand new update. And of course, you guys are tuning to the Unfiltered Truth. I don't know, around say you get it raw, unedited, and uncut version of anything we talk about. And of course, me a bit under the weather, but me still have to give the little reasoning now. You get me? Because kind of sit down and, see all our one with dancehall artists, them one between Massacre, Cartel, Alkaline, and, the world works. And, me think about it for a second and say, yo, one can reason and say for me alone, I think that way there, or if persons look at it from the point of view when we see it. Zine? All right. So, of course, dancehall space have a lot of the artists. Some of them talented, some of them no qualm, some of them not so hot, but nonetheless, we have a mixture. As it stands, we have three front runners. That would have been Massacre, Cartel, and Alkaline. Three of them. Agree to disagree? Them three are the trio really depend the front running. Zine, when we look at all the three of these individuals, I think, of course, everybody go have them different fan base, and sometimes no matter what artists do, what them not do, them fans will support them fans will defend them, and the world works. Because I know some fans got to work. But if we're looking at it from a microscope level, Zane, Alkaline had an opportunity to basically be the man in dancehall somewhat. At some point, he had that little runnings, but when I said be the man, in the sense of like a king rather, right? Some people probably say, okay, him probably had the king at a point with a 2016 or 4 or whatever. But I'm not talking that aspect. I'm talking in the aspect where the business fraternity and the fans say, yo, this man are the king and him we are around with. Whether we go crown him or whatever the case may be. He had that opportunity, and somewhere along the line, it's like him just take a downward. Granted, I'm not saying he's not talented. Everybody knows he's a very, very, very talented individual. Do some very good music. These last of lately, some good, some okay, some not so good. But again, that doesn't take away the fact that he's successful, he's rich, and of course, him probably be happy and him contented with how he's doing whatever he's doing, and that's fine by him. So who is me if he really have a problem? But again, just saying, you see me? No, at this point, I think he's out of that equation. I really believe that his fans is the ones keeping him alive, to be honest. You get me? But I don't think you can really say he had a man right now or whatever. I think he had that opportunity and him never really capitalized on that opportunity. But nonetheless, he's still one of the big names with a big fan base, and he will still go places. You get me? Because if we are looking at it, if an artist don't deliver as much in their peak, it's gonna be hard for them to deliver when they are not in their peak. Because when you're in your peak, you're the hottest artist, you're the go-to artist, you're the one where everybody will look to. Everything is about you because you're in your prime, you're in your peak. He had that opportunity. I don't think he capitalized on it, and as such, he's just a big name now in a dancehall. Vybz Kartel. So one word for me when it comes down to Alkaline, I just think he's a great artist. Again, he might be comfortable with where he's at, what he has done, but when we know that we can get more from artists and we not get it, we can label them as anything. Some might call it lazy. I mean, to each his own, but for me, I would just say he's just a good artist. And like, I dare so the conversation stop at a good artist. Vybz Kartel now, I think Vybz Kartel had his peak while he was in prison, but he couldn't have capitalized on that even if he wanted to. He couldn't. You get me? Vybz Kartel is a legend right at this moment. He's legendary, right? He defeat the odds. He give us hits per hits. He have a whole catalog. Like, this man just do some unbelievable things. Of course, Vybz Kartel came out of prison. Remember, he never experienced or enjoyed much of his prime. So being that he came out of prison even at that age, him still basically somewhat want enjoy a little of that runnings, right? I understand why some persons would say, boy, Cartel shouldn't be the one where I have the king title no and all of that good stuff. But I believe, I mean, it's only fair based on the work that he put into the music and the level where he'll put dancehall upon, him get rewarded and feel that level of praise there, which is why him getting the crown, I don't think it's a bad idea. It won't be forever, but at least make him get that moment of enjoyment because he robbed himself a few years in prison. Because I know we make them take it from him, whatever him get himself involved in. Things happen, but nonetheless, at least he did contribute to the music. He did put in work to make him get that experience and that enjoyment. But that does not change the fact that he's legendary. That can't erase, that can't change. You will never go to a dance hall settings and not hear Vybz Kartel. Can't. His name is marked in the book of greatness, and that is it. Zane, me personally, I don't think Vybz Kartel is trying to run dancehall. No, I don't think that. I think what Vybz Kartel is trying to do is basically get himself a Grammy. But during that, I feel like he's trying to keep himself as relevant as possible. But really and truly, I believe he's really and truly just a Grammy underneath him belt and him good. Me personally, that's what I believe. I don't think he's trying to compete with the new youths or he might try to be whatever. No. Yes, he may do some things online and he probably seems shady, whatever. But I just honestly believe that every single thing that he's doing, it's really calculated to kind of keep him in the algorithm. You see me? Whether it's distasteful or not to some persons, I just think that's what he wants to do. Keep himself pace accordingly and try to win a Grammy. I believe if him win a Grammy, you'll see a total different Vybz Kartel. At that point, you probably wouldn't see him just go like up on a reserve. That's what I believe. You see me? Massacre, the youth great. Him great, and it's so sad that even with him greatness, him can't really get it full on because guess what? Gaza people them just against him. You see me? Cartel I'm an artist, and in everything me talk, I will always say Vybz Kartel I'm an artist, but me go always try to be real as possible. And those sound like me bitter or me hateful. Because let's be for real. I don't know none of these artists personally. None of these artists don't know me personally. I may never know these artists personally, and they may never know me personally. All of these artists rich, successful, and happy. You see me? Me not think me need to kill up myself and I want the most way. You see me? Me rate an artist and rate Cartel from him but still know. And who know me, know that. Me even have to explain myself. I try to prove nothing. But Massacre is great. You can't take that from the youth. And the youth are do it. You see me? A lot of people say him nah go nowhere, him nah boss, him nah reach, and the youth be the odds and reach where him reach. You get me? Massacre 2 deserve part of the shine. Him also deserve the crown. Me personally think Massacre is next in line for the king. I don't know if there's a time frame. I don't know how them do this thing or well, there's not even a set criteria. But just saying, he too deserve because I believe he capitalized more because right now he's in his prime. Right now, Massacre is in his prime. So it's hard for Massacre to do no wrong for people. Because he's in prime. Everything him drop, he go connect. Everything him do, he go resonate with people because he's in his prime. You get me? And the youth put in work and the youth is talented and he make good music. You can't take that away. Massacre is also smart because guess what? They look at the odds that Cartel got through, them look what work against Cartel and them try to do the complete opposite. Because if I think about it, the only people dislike Massacre, Gaza fans, no. Vendetta fans, and you know, Vendetta fans just dislike anybody away from Alkaline. Those are the only two persons don't like Massacre. Vendetta fans, Gaza fans. But if you look on the other side, Vendetta fans are like Cartel, genocide fans are like Cartel, regular people when they're into music not like Cartel, government not like Cartel, like the world works. And again, sometimes you probably say, yeah, well, obviously something is wrong with this man, why nobody not like him and all of that, whatever. But if you've been following Vybz Kartel from over the years, then you will see why persons don't like him. One, people feel like he mislead some of the youths them. Two, people probably feel like him broke out some of the young girls them and all of that stuff. So parents now go support him. The government at one point feel like Vybz Kartel was more powerful than them, so them now go like him. So all of that. So it does not necessarily mean that this man just wicked than anybody else why people don't like him. No, I just feel different reasons, which I can understand, but nonetheless, it don't mean say if you give a man more than in can bear. But that still. But what me believe that's one of the reasons as to why dancehall don't really grow. Because we don't acknowledge people for the good what them do, and we don't give people them flowers. And it's like people as if they try to prove themselves, people as if they try to fight for get the acknowledgement there. You see me? I believe, and a lot of these artists too, they're in denial, them delusional, and them just all for themselves. Right? Like case in point, being a man still wanted to be king up to today's date. Like, let it make sense. People did not even want Cartel to be king today's date. So why being a man should I still consider himself king? You get me? That don't make any sense. You get me? What we need, there should be a criteria, right, where this thing can be supported by the industry itself and everybody back it. Whether you like the artist or not, then this artist are them say the king, him we are gonna run with. You get me? But I think dancehall fans, it will always have the competition aspect of it. But I think that's one of the reasons why I also hold back dancehall, because we can't get nobody them glory when them forget it. We try to tear down anybody and we try to find every negative in anything where somebody do. Zane, case in point, the only person that I would be disappointed in, honestly, would have been Alkaline. There's nothing where Cartel and Massacre is doing or accomplished now, we can beat them feet. But I can say it's not a good look for Alkaline. Alkaline album debut what? 10? And it's not like Alkaline drop album 2 times a year. You not do it that much. So when you get it, it should be well received. That's not the case. Alkaline sell under 1,000 in the first week sale. That's horrible for a new gen artist. Zine? And why I said a new gen artist, if certain artists drop an album and they don't get that regular support, I can understand, because guess what? These persons' fan base, even like Vybz Kartel, these persons' fan base are persons who have kids. You get me? While an album may only cost at $10, we are think about that $10 can send me picnic to school one next day. You get me? Kids are the ones support music. Kids are the one go stay up until it catch 12 o'clock to buy a song or to buy an album. Real adults, well, not everybody, but some adults not doing that. And if I know Cartel era, Cartel fan base are people who have kids now. We reach that stage. So we don't really support the music as much. We don't go to the shows them as much. The younger artists them go get that traction, then go get that attention, then go get that support. So the expectation is that the younger artists should be doing more. So even if Vybz Kartel do, we still beat him and say, boy, you shouldn't do better. But we still have to accept the fact that this man is 50 and this man fan base are age with him, and this man fan base now go do some things no more. No care well of the music. This man fan base, by the way, some of we already turned Christian, so some of we start listening to his music. You get me? Some of we start sick. Like all these things are factor in, and people probably not pray this deep. Massacre and Alkaline have a younger gen artists. They are like the younger gen artists, so them have a younger set of fan base that should be supporting them. So when I say Alkaline sold under 1,000, like that's rubbish, that's trash for his generation. You get me? Massacre is doing fantastic. And as I say, in everything you can always find something negative. But I mean, what's the point? Because Massacre recent album Forever Rain sold I think 4,015. While it's the best album year to date, people can say, well, Fiaman will under one label, you should do better. A win is a win. Come on. Dancehall no sell sadly, you see me? But don't compare Massacre to Vybz Kartel, because that's where the problem is. Look at Massacre compared to Alkaline, and then you will say, great job, Massacre. You see me? Because you're going to say, Kartel sold 3,000 mash, Massacre sell 4,000 mash, and Massacre sign. No look upon it like that. Look at Massacre sell 4,000 mash, Alkaline sold 1,000. Well, under 1,000. Great job, Massacre. Because among your peers, you lead them by a mile. You see me? I know it will never stop. Not care what me say, but me I say, I think it's full time people take Vybz Kartel out of some of the comparison. And I get it. Vybz Kartel put himself in that position. But me just know that Kartel want to keep him name in the algorithm right through. Because guess what? He name for the everybody timeline because he's working for a Grammy. I just think that's what he wants. And the only accolades in the music I don't think he receive. He want that. You see me? But as me say, the comparison is okay, but sometimes we are doing the comparison wrong, and sometimes that is where a man not get him true glory. You get me? It's fine for you to like your artist only. It's fine for you to support your artist only, but sometimes we have to be fair and be balanced. And you can't take away where a man do. You see me? Kartel, if he be in his 50 now and at this stage in his life, he's doing pretty good. Although people say, oh, I know musical we're making that on social media because he do this, whatever. At the end of the day, his name not every day this man name is in rotation. At 50, he's doing good. Massacre's one of the new youth them I do it, hits after hits, and I go places, sold out shows, he's doing good. You see me? You have other artists we are doing it, which they should have been doing better. You see me? And I think the conversation always change there, so you get me. But as I say, as something I really think about it, I say, Jaja. It will never change because you know people online still, and everybody have a smartphone, everybody have a camera, and people talk with them talk, and you have the fans of online who comment and them do this and them do that, and they will be themselves. I mean, I can't change it. Me just can't share my point on what me believe and how it looked to me. But it's very sad. You see me? But I want you guys to comment. Let me know if what me say makes sense to you. Let me know your thoughts on what me say, and just share your overall opinion on anything at all regarding to when we discuss and make me know, because me do read the comments them, alright? Try to not make that video too long. But that is it.